On March 24, 2019, at Josie Kelly's Public House in Summers Point, the fourth and final event of South Jersey Jazz Society's Jazz Legacy Series took place. 2 previous subjects were in attendance, along with a large group of fans to hear Lois Smith sing, play the keyboards, and talk about her life with a wonderful interviewer.
I'm Chase Jackson, and I am the program manager for Bayshore Center at Bivalve in Port Norris, New Jersey. But I'm also an arts administrator, so I develop and create and implement arts programs, all disciplines.
Okay.
And I'm a blues fanatic, jazz aficionado, and I'm also a sailor, as in sailboats. So good morning, everybody. Good morning. Now, how many of you really think you know Lois Smith? Really know Lois Smith? Okay. Well,
raise your hand, family.
All right. Well, you could say Lois Smith is a Renaissance woman, but she's not that old. And you could say she's a Jill of all trades, and we're not talking hammers and nails, even though I'm sure she can do that too. Lois is and or has been a licensed beautician, a teacher in Middle Township, a director of Atlantic Cape Social Services Center, an upholsterer, a seamstress, a writer. Should I call her Cape May Star Wave? She's a nonprofit board member. She past board members of Cape May Stage, and she was on the Cape May Jazz Festival board. I'm sure there's others. She's an actress. She's even performed in one of my plays. She's, of course, a musician. And that last one is why you're here today. Lois, the jazz musician. Lois Smith, everybody. I don't know if I should have said Miss Lois Smith. Lois, I'd like to know what came first, piano or singing?
Piano.
Okay, the piano?
Yeah.
And so when did you start singing?
When I start playing.
And when was that, young lady?
Because nobody's, sing to what I was playing.
So
I had to do both.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Okay, and when was that? How old were you
I
then?
don't know, 5, 6 years old.
Right. And what was the first tune you think you remember singing?
Jesus loves me, this I know. And then a tisket of casket.
Right.
Ella Fitzgerald.
You went straight from gospel to jazz, huh?
Yes.
Good for you.
And we've been connected ever since.
Did you have any formal music education?
No.
How about, was any family members into music at the time?
My father. He sang in church a lot. And if they had any kind of minstrel show or something like that, he would sing. But he always sang around the house, and I used to walk behind him singing.
Oh, right.
He sang bass.
All right.
And I thought that was so fascinating that he could go way down here.
So when you were singing as a youngster, were you discovered in any way?
In grade school, one of my teachers, when we have Christmas plays or anything like that, one of my teachers would always pull me out because I had a lot of mouth. And he said, I want to see if you can sing as much as you can talk. So they put me in all the plays, and I had all the singing parts, whether I knew what I was doing or not. It just made me happy to be able to, do it.
Right. Were you ever in any competitions?
Oh yes, at the Apollo, when my aunt thought I was the best thing since sliced bread, there was a show at the Apollo in New York, and she signed me up. I was 12 years old, and that's when I sang a Tisket of Tasket, and out of 33 kids, I came in second.
All right. That's a competition. So what famous musicians inspired you?
So many, but Ella Fitzgerald and Carmen McRae, who was my mentor. I used to follow around, when I got of age, when I wasn't of age, because I would go around and wherever they were, with my girlfriends and teenagers when I was in New York and Philadelphia, and go wherever they were singing.
I want to go back to, I think there was a time when someone wanted you to go on the road with them. And how old were you when that was happening?
That was a gospel group. And I was 17 years old, and I went to hear Clara Ward singers. Well, she talked to me, make a long story short, and she said, I'd like for you to come on the road with me, she said, as an understudy. And, you know, and I didn't know what that was, but she explained it to me that when somebody wasn't there, I would take their place. And I ran home and I told my mother and my aunt, and they looked at me like I was a foreign object. They said, are you kidding? No, you can't go anywhere. Why? Well, let's go. For one thing, you're only 17, and those are grown women. And she said, and you can't go with them. I didn't understand. Well, I did what 17-year-olds do, stormed and cried, and, you know, I want to go. No, you can't go. But later years, my mother and I were having a conversation. We were talking about music, and I asked her, why didn't you let me go with Clara Ward? You see how popular they are, and blah, 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 blah. She said, yeah, I'm going to tell you why. And she told me why. I was glad I didn't go.
Well, why don't we hear a song right now of your choice, and let's get a little taste of what Clara Ward saw in you. You want to hear a song?
Love is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. For you are all I long for. Worship and adore. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, hold my hand. Fly me to the moon and let me sing among the stars. Let me see what love is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, come on and kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing, sing, sing forevermore. For you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, in other words, I love you. On Sunday mornings, I'm in church. I play for my church and I direct my choir, so this is kind of funny. I usually do this stuff late at night.
Well, you could have chosen a gospel song. That's on you.
Well, we do that later.
All right, so now your mother gave you some advice. So did anyone else give you any advice on how to get into the career of being a jazz musician or musician?
Yeah, sneaked in, and because I had no problem with that, because I developed at an early age. So when girls 18 years old had to stand out the clubs and look in the window, I could go in. I met in Small Paradise in New York. They was having big jazz thing, Ella Fitzgerald and Gloria Lynn, and they were all there, and Carmen McRae, and she just fascinated me. So she saw it was three of us singing together, three of my friends, and we were just singing to the song. We didn't have sense enough to know that you don't go to a place like that and you know, be singing with the, with the people on the stage, but we were doing it. And so she looked at me, she said, "Come here, girl." And I went over to her and she said, "You like to sing?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." So she said, "Sing something for me." I understand, and darling, you are not to blame. You remember that? Yes. Oh, you're older than I thought you were. Okay. But I finished. She said, "Well, she said, you can sing, girl." She said, "Go ahead and sing." So I sang a little more, and I was singing soft, but I felt kind of funny with all these, popular people around. So she said, "Go on and sing." And she said, "Why don't you open your mouth?" I'm not going to tell you the words the way she said it. It's Sunday. And she said, "Why don't you open your mouth and sing?" And I said, "I'm afraid somebody may not like me." She said, "Come here, let me tell you something." Can I curse?
Yeah.
She said, "I don't give a damn how good you are. Somebody's not going to like you. And I don't care how bad you are. Somebody's going to like you." So she said, "Give it all you got. Do it your way." Like Frank Sinatra said, I did it my. She said, "Do it your way." And she said, "Give them all you got." She said, "And turn your back and walk off the stage and say, you've had it." So after that, I haven't shut my mouth. I didn't only apply it to singing, but I applied it to most of my life. This is it. Bye.
What advice would you give other musicians?
What Carmen gave me.
All right.
Do your best. Don't try to be somebody else. Be who you are. Don't envy anybody else, because God gave us all what He wanted us to have. All we have to do is have sense enough to use it. That's it. It's your way. Do all you got. And love what you do.
Yeah, right. All right, so now, I mentioned earlier that you're on the boards of like the Cape May Jazz Festival, and of course a musician as well. I'd like to know some of your fondest memories, and let's take them like out on the road.
I traveled with a lot of gospel groups. James Cleveland, I traveled with him, and I was his second alto singer, soloist. Also Isaac Douglas. I travel with him. I travel more with him than I did with the jazz, because usually with jazz I would just sing wherever I was at the time. Like if I was living in New York, I sang in New York and in Philly, or right here in Jersey, all over. You're testing my memory. I'm getting old.
No, you're not. You're not. According to you, you're not.
Yeah, from here downwards, fine. It was really just traveling in Winnebagos. We have 4 or 5 Winnebagos, and travel from one town to another, and wherever we felt like we wanted to stop. It was just exciting to me, and to see the responses that we got from different audiences.
I want some dirt, Lois.
No, I'm not going to do it. I knew you would do it. I knew it. No, I'm not going to tell you.
The fun dirt.
No.
Okay, all right. Not going to do it. If this was on Saturday night, we might have gotten it out of her, but it's Sunday. All right, well, tell me some fond memories of even at the Cape May Jazz Festival.
Well, there I met some musicians that I'll never, ever, ever forget. Some I had seen before, I had known a little about, but most of them, and I get a little teary when I think of some of them. But Hugh Masekela, we had him to come in from Africa, and Chuck Mangione, and it was just amazing to be in the same spot with them. It struck up a lot of friendships. And
So did you get to sing at the Jazz Festival, Cape May Jazz Festival? Did you sing?
oh yeah.
You all want another number?
I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow, got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. I got a song that I sing, I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? Life is a beautiful thing, just as long as I hold a string. I'm just silly so and so. If I should ever let it go, I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow, got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow, got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. I got a song that I sing, I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Life is a beautiful thing, just as long as I hold a string. I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. I got the world on a string. Okay, you have to figure it out. This is the first time that we've ever worked together. We haven't rehearsed, we haven't done anything. So, first time I saw him was this morning. And guess what? He called me yesterday and told me, I'll be there late. He said, I'll be a little late. I said, what do you mean you'll be a little late? He said, I'll be there about 10:15. I said, when? He said, today. I said, it's not till tomorrow. I knew right then, I'm in trouble.
Great. As a matter of fact, one of the questions I was going to ask you was, do you rehearse much? And it's obviously no. Okay, so then how do you handle mistakes?
I just go with the flow. Yeah, I just go. We're all prone to mistakes, even in any walk of life, and I really detest when someone is performing or talking or whatever, and they make a mistake and people look at them like, oh, how could she do that? Well, how could you make your mistakes you make?
Do you ever get nervous?
I'm nervous now.
Yeah, because you're not talking a whole lot, and you normally do.
Oh, I don't talk much to her.
I'm trying to get you to talk more. I want to hear
You see
some.
those ladies back there? That's my family back there. They're all my sisters. My sisters, my niece. And this is Robey Norton. When we were kids and I sat on my porch and he had a saxophone that he thought he could play. And I thought I could sing. And he He'd come by the house and my mother said, "Oh my Lord, here he comes." And we sit out there and we have our own little good time with his saxophone. And we thought we were somebody then, but now he is fantastic. He lives in New York and he came all the way down, him and his wife, and they came down. And he plays all over New York now. He's well known. And I'm sorry, did you bring your saxophone?
You know he's got his act.
Go get your saxophone.
Okay, all musicians carry their axe.
That's right.
Except for the piano player, okay? And the drummer.
Don't talk about my piano player.
The drummers. How did you balance your music with your other obligations, like career?
Well, when I was teaching, I worked all day and I stayed out all night. And my students always knew, "Miss Smith," on Monday morning they said, "Miss Smith, you must have been out singing last night." Because I tell them they were on their own. And they love the Monday morning because they can come in and do anything they want to do. Well, "Miss Smith, can I do that?" "Oh, yeah, go ahead." But I handle that fine, and with my jobs, and if I had a husband, he came in last. I had a husband too. He said, "You going singing somewhere tonight again?" I said, "Mm-hmm." And he used to work out on the road. He used to be on the road all the time, didn't come home maybe on weekends or something like that. And he worked for Bailey Banks and Bill, delivering jewelry and all that stuff and companies. And he come and he said, "Lois," he said, "I just come home. I won't be here but one night." I said, "So?" Plenty of food in the refrigerator already. And you put it in the microwave or in the oven or whatever and heat it up and eat it. And I'll see you next time. And I don't know why he died, but and I got the second husband. He was determined that I wasn't going anywhere and leave him alone. He was just laying in the bed. I always got these men that was working on the road. But anyway, he came in and he's laying there and I'm getting dressed. He said, "Lois, where you going now?" I said, "I told you, I gotta go to this concert. I gotta do it." He said, "Well, you knew I was coming on with you." He said, "I got to leave tomorrow morning." I said, "So?" He said, "You're not going anywhere." So I'm all cute. I'm sitting up, dressing up, and I'm standing up to the mirror. I had hair then. And he came over and he took his hand and he just put his hand in the collar and pulled the little dress I had on down, as if to say, if I tear this dress up, you won't be able to go nowhere. So when he got it down around my waist, I stepped out of it and went to the closet and put on another one. I said, "See you." He said, "You're determined." I said, "Mm-hmm." And that's where it went. And he died too.
You're getting the dirt now for real.
That was it.
That was enough. Okay, let's do another song because you've taken me for a loop on that one. 'Cause I think you may be the what's that lady that killed her husband? What do they call it? The Black Widow. I don't know. So let's hear another song.
I know I couldn't get a boyfriend after that. Because, when you live in a neighborhood, one husband knows the other one, they never made it again. I might get out to a dinner or something like that, but nobody said, "Will you marry me?"
We need to lighten the load.
That one up.
Let's lighten the mood a little bit and have a little song. Let's do another song.
Never treats me My poor heart is so sentimental. Lord, it ain't made of wood. I've got it bad, and that ain't good. And now the weekend's almost over, and Monday's rolling round. I'm ending up like I started out, just crying, crying my heart out. Lord above me, please make him love me. Love me like he should. I got it bad, and that ain't good. I'm not finished. And now the weekend's almost over, and Monday's rolling round. I'm ending up just like I started out, just crying, 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 crying my heart out. Lord above me, how you gonna make that man love me? Love me like he should. 'Cause I got it bad. I've got it bad. Got it bad. And that
Let's give it one more time for Lois.
Like I said, he's never seen me before. He doesn't for nothing.
All right, fantastic.
And I got here before he did. I didn't know what he sounded like. He didn't know what I sound like. But that's a true musician. Okay. And I never sing the same song twice the same way. So next time he plays for me, I hope, it'll probably be a whole nother thing. But like I say, we do what we do.
What do you wish for now, currently, for yourself as a jazz vocalist?
To do just what I'm doing, what I want when I get ready. And that people would still, the old people, would still not mind hearing me. That's it. Just be able to be a part of and do what I do, the way I do it, the best that I can do it. And I have truly been blessed to be my age, none of your business.
Renaissance.
And do what I do. And that God has enabled me to do what I do. So I don't have no complaints. I don't have the stamina I used to have. The fire is still burning. A little smoke here and there, but like I said, I give it what I have, and I thank God for what I have.
Yeah. Well, if yesterday is an example of what you like doing and that people want you, yesterday this woman, Lois Smith, had 3 gigs yesterday. Varied. I picked her up at about 9:45, took her to choir practice, even though the choir is doing without her today. So that's the gospel. Then we left there and went to a wedding that she played. You played for the wedding. You didn't sing at the wedding. You played for the wedding. Gig number 2. Followed that later that afternoon, and I'm only talking a matter of 2 or 3 hours, at the most 3 hours in between. Then close out the evening, she sang at a church at a gospel concert last night. And that was yesterday. So she's still doing it. Yeah. All right, now I think I'm gonna wrap up by letting her sing one more song, open it up to you for questions and answers, and then maybe we'll get some more music out of her. How about that? Okay.
At last.
Everybody, there's Robey Norton coming on stage.
a dream that I could be to. A dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to miss you too. It was a thrill I had never known. Now you wake up in heaven, and you are mine at last. You are mine at last.
I want to know if anyone has any questions they may have for Miss Lois. Anybody?
Lois,
There you go, right there.
With the popularity of the new movie, Green Book, do you have any stories of traveling in the South?
I'll repeat it. He wants to know, with the movie Green Book that's out, about the Green Book, you remember the Green Book?
Yes.
We do know the Green Book. Not from the movie. He wants to know any stories along that line of your traveling and had to, using it, things of that nature, what happened?
Yes, and I won't go into detail, but yes.
See, that's some of the stuff I don't want to talk about. You can get with me later and I can tell you some of mine. I got some. Okay. Anybody else? Sorry, she didn't want to share that with you. It was what you saw in that movie was. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else? Any more questions?
Yeah, this is not a question, it's just a comment. I just love the way you're so relaxed that you come through. Well, you fooled me.
Well, thank you.
You expressed that you had a particular affinity for Carmen McRae, was it?
Yes, out of all the female singers that I had met and talked to, she was, the one that I sort of leaned to, and she gave me a lot of advice, not only about singing, but a lot of things. And I told her the story about me wanting to travel with the ward singers, and she said, I want to meet your mother. If she never gives you any more advice, she gave you the best. She said I was too young and very vulnerable. She sort of backed up what my mother had said. And she gave me some nice advice, particularly about being on the road. I really looked up to her. And I guess sitting down singing too, because after I met her and after 3 or 4 years, she sort of became immobile, and she had crippling arthritis. I don't have that, thank God. I can kick from here to New York, but I just got a bad back right now. She used to have to sit and sing a lot, And I said, how are you going to sing when you're going to let it come out if you sit down? She said, honey, that's the best. She said, when you sit down, it pushes all the sound up.
Lois, what is your vocal range?
You didn't ask me a medical question, but I have chronic sinusitis. But when it's not bothering me, I can do soprano.
Is that 3, 4 octaves? How many octaves is that?
3. And then, as you say, I was contralto in all the groups that I was in the gospel groups. I sang contralto, first tenor. Because I could go way down here. when I'm on the phone and I look on and I see who it is. And I say, hello. And they say, oh, sorry, wrong number. Because I live alone and they know if they hear a voice that low, they ain't got no business being there.
Do you have a favorite song that you like to perform or that you end your shows with?
Yeah, usually, even at the jazz festivals, at the end I tell everybody, turn your liquor glass down, don't order anything, and we're going to sing. And I used to like to end all with Amazing Grace, and everybody likes that.
How did you settle in New Jersey? It sounds like you're from New York. Is that right?
I was born on 720 Lafayette Street in Cape May, New Jersey. But I had relatives that lived in the South, and that's one of the reasons why my mother let me travel with the gospel groups, that I did travel with, because I had friends and family in the South. And then I had family in New York, and then I went to school and college in Philadelphia. And I went to Temple in Philadelphia. But I'm a Cape Mayite.
Cape May guy.
Skylark, have you anything to say to me? Won't you tell me where my love can be? Is there a meadow in the mist where someone's waiting to be kissed? Skylark, can you find a valley green with spring where my heart can go journeying? Is there a meadow in the mist where someone's waiting to be kissed? And in your lonely flight, haven't you heard the music in the night? Wonderful music, faint as a moonlit, crazy as a loon, faint as a gypsy serenade in the moon. Skylark, I don't know if you can find these things, but my heart is riding on your wings. So if you see them anywhere, won't you leave me there?
riding on your wings. So if you see them anywhere, won't you leave me there? How sweet the sound that saves all rest like me. But now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. When we been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. There's no last day as we begun, that when we first begun. Okay, everybody. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Well, I was lost, but now Just like a tree planted by the water, I shall not be moved. Till I got my hand in God's hand, and I shall not be moved. Got my hand in God's
Lois Smith, everybody. Thank you, Lois. Denis Brousse on keys. Robey on saxophone. The wonderful Chase Jackson, our interviewer. I want to thank Tommy and Jello for doing the sound. And John Thornton is our videographer. And thank you again, Lois. We'll see you at our next event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chip.